While we're getting smarter on the pitch, wiser makes my home smarter.
Susie, this is always a really tough place to come, and to come away with a bonus point win, you must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, I'm really pleased today. Like you said, it's a really tough place to come. Worcester are a really good outfit, so and it's Baltic. So all those things considered, it wasn't a perfect performance, but there were some very, very good bits. A couple of lapses when Worcester kind of came into their own a bit, but as I said, generally very, very pleased.
And Linda was just saying to me, obviously it wasn't quite the start the girls wanted to get off to, having to defend for those first 15 minutes, but really saw A, the strength of the defensive set that's in the side, and B, the clinical edge once we got straight down into that 22.
Yeah, well, I think a bit of that is the decision making and the game management, that we have to keep repeating the pictures and repeating the experience, and then, like you said, then you get your dominant carriers on the ball and you get to the other end and you score. It's not a complicated game, and actually I was really impressed. What impressed me today was our collisions were so dominant that they allowed us to play rugby. Our nines were able to move the ball, were able to move around the field. As I said, they always scramble well. We know that about Worcester, and that's why it probably could have been a couple more, but actually fair play, some of our girls really stood up today.
And talking about nines and tens as well, we saw Flo and Pat really dictating play today and getting ball in the hands of the likes of Laura, Janine and Chloe as well, who scored her first try for the club.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it, to see Nancy on the score sheet. Everybody, the whole bench getting on, and Nick Friday getting a first little run out and all that kind of stuff. So there's some really good stuff going on. But like you said, our half-back combinations are really starting to get a grip of how we play and understand areas of the field, stuff like that. I tell you who is imperious, and we know this, but Kate Zachary at 13, I was just chatting to Lydia Thompson. She said, Kate in the 13 challenge, you can't sit off, you can't go at her, because she is a complete rugby player. So we are so lucky to have the ability for Kate to go out there and do what she does. So as I said, some really good stuff, and I thought Linda really shone today. I thought she was, this game and last game, she was back to her really dominant carrying self, and we need that from Linda to be able to put us where we want to go.
We saw that for her try as well, but like you said, constantly popping up in midfield and bulldozing her way over defenders, really. Yeah,
and that's what you have to do in this league. You have to bulldoze defenders. You have to be dominant in your collisions. You have to get to the other side to get those defences on back foot. As I said, nothing complicated, but if you don't do that, then you can't function, okay? And then you have to go to plan B or plan C. So a lot of the time we were able to stick with plan A today, which is really nice. But we've got a big week ahead, because Gloucester Hartbury are outstanding. No matter what the result's been today, they are outstanding, and that's a huge game for us, bringing them to Sandy Park.
And just quickly touching on that game, it's the last home game before Christmas, and although it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things for the end of the league season, they are the one team that we haven't managed to get a win against so far. How crucial is that game going to be next weekend?
Well, the crucial bit is about putting a good performance on the field again. To be honest, we don't worry about results, and as long as we perform well. We were better consistently today than we were last week. Last week we were really good in the first half, knocked off in the second. Today we were more consistently good, and that's what we want to be able to improve upon. Now if we keep doing that, we're better defensively today, since Steve's been working on it this week. If we can do that and get into Gloucester, then I'm expecting a really physical, exciting game of rugby, and we don't worry about them being who cares about that? All we care about is moving forward in the right direction.
Brilliant. Susie, well done today, and I'll let you get out of the freezing cold.
Thanks, Harry.